Namaste and welcome to Bharat News on Bharat TV. I am Mona Sharma Gupta here with today's comprehensive coverage of top stories. In today's top stories, President Donald Trump threatens to cut federal funding to Maine over trans athletics participating in women's sports. Attorney General Pam Bondi calls for deportation of anti-Israel student protesters on visas. Schools are under scrutiny for questionable COVID relief spending, including on luxury items. Republican senators passed a $340 billion budget supporting Trump's immigration policies. Elon Musk captivated audiences at CPAC, wielding a symbolic chainsaw against government waste. In India, a political storm erupts over Trump's claim about US election interference. Congress and BSP hint of a significant electoral alliance in Uttar Pradesh. India strongly condemns Turkey's remarks on Kashmir, and new details emerge in an alarming human trafficking operation involving Indian migrants. Internationally, Israel reels in grief and anger as Hamas fails to return the remains of a mother of two hostages, leading to intensified tensions. President Donald Trump announced Thursday he will withdraw federal funding from Maine if it continues defying his executive order that prevents transgender athletics from participating in girls' and women's sports. Speaking to Republican governors in Washington, Trump emphasized that Maine's refusal to comply undermines safety, fairness, dignity, and truth in sports. He declared that no federal money would go to the state until the issue is resolved. This directive is part of a broader initiative Trump signed on February 5th, instructing federal agencies to review grants, programs, and policies regarding transgender participation in sports. Maine's stance represents one of the sharpest acts of defiance to Trump's recent policies, triggering fierce debate nationwide. Supporters praise Trump for protecting women's sports, while critics call it discriminatory. The Maine government has yet to formally respond, raising concerns over potential impacts on public services. Attorney General Pam Bondi sparked controversy Thursday at the Conservative Political Action Conference, calling for the deportation of anti-Israel student protesters on U.S. visas, accused of threatening American students. Sharing a stage with Senator Ted Cruz, Bondi stated these students need to be kicked out of this country, stressing safety and national security. Sworn in as Attorney General on February 5th, Bondi emphasized her commitment to strict law enforcement. The statement has intensified debates over free speech and immigration policy, with critics alleging that it infringes on students' rights to protest. Bondi, however, argues her stance is necessary to protect American students. Universities have expressed concerns over possible impact on international student relations, highlighting tensions between security policies and academic freedoms. Bondi's statement could signal a broader crackdown on campus protests. Schools are under scrutiny following revelations by the Department of Government Efficiency led by Elon Musk regarding misused COVID relief funds. The DOGE's Thursday report detailed nearly $200 billion spent by schools on questionable items, including $86,000 by Granite Public Schools in Utah for hotel rooms at Caesar Palace in Las Vegas. Another district spent $393,000 renting a Major League Baseball stadium, while others purchased swimming pool passes and even an ice cream truck. These expenditures are criticized for having little educational impact, raising concerns about oversight in pandemic funding. The DOGE aims to curb such waste, pushing for increased accountability. The findings have sparked public outrage, prompting calls for investigations into district spending practices. Critics argue such spending undermines public trust in educational institutions. In a major legislative victory, Senate Republicans early Friday passed a $340 billion budget framework prioritizing mass deportations and border security, key items on Trump's agenda. After a marathon overnight vote drama, the budget was approved along party lines 52 to 48, overcoming fierce Democratic opposition. Senate Budget Committee Chair Lindsey Graham stressed the budget is crucial to advancing Trump's immigration policies. Democrats unsuccessfully accepted numerous amendments to hold the process, criticizing it as inhumane and costly. The bill now moves forward, potentially paving the way for significant immigration enforcement actions. Supporters claim it strengthens national security, while opponents warn of severe humanitarian consequences. The divisive nature of the budget underscores the deep partisan divide on immigration. Elon Musk electrified attendees at the Conservative Political Action Conference in Washington, D.C., by brandishing a jewel encrusted chainsaw gifted by Argentina's President Javier Milei. Wearing a Make America Great Again hat, Musk showcased the chainsaw as a symbol of his mission to slash government spending through the Department of Government Efficiency. Calling it a chainsaw for democracy, Musk humorously advocated for legalizing comedy, urging Americans to embrace lighter approaches to governance. The flamboyant display drew cheers from Republican supporters. Musk's antics understood his unconventional approach to politics and fiscal policy, resonating with those seeking bold government reforms. His appearance highlights DOG's role in shaping public perception of government waste reduction. Now, news from India. A political firestorm erupted in India after President Donald Trump suggested that a $21 million US aid fund to boost voter turnout in India was intended as interference in Indian elections. Trump's remarks triggered sharp exchanges between BJP and Congress, with BJP accusing Congress of benefiting from alleged foreign interference. BJP spokespersons demanded Congress leader Rahul Gandhi clarify his position on the issue. Congress dismissed the allegations, labeling them baseless and accusing BJP of using Trump's comments to divert attention from domestic issues. Speculations are rife about a potential alliance between Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and BSP chief Mayawati, raising expectations of a significant shift in Uttar Pradesh politics. Political analysts suggest this alliance could disrupt BJP's dominance in the state by consolidating Dalit and minority votes. Such a partnership could reshape the electoral landscape, potentially reviving Congress's prospects in the politically crucial state. However, challenges remain, including ideological differences and past electoral rivalries. Supporters see this as a strategic move to challenge BJP's stronghold, while skeptics question its long term viability. The alliance, if finalized, could significantly alter the political equations in UP, making it a battleground for the next general elections. India has expressed strong displeasure over Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's remarks supporting Pakistan's stance on Kashmir during his recent visit to Islamabad. The Ministry of External Affairs termed Erdogan's comments unacceptable, accusing Turkey of unwarranted interference in India's internal affairs. The incident marks a deterioration in India-Turkey relations, already strained due to similar past remarks. India reaffirmed its position that Kashmir is an integral part of its territory. Critical observers note this may impact diplomatic ties and trade relations. India is expected to raise the issue in diplomatic circles, warning against further provocations. This row highlights ongoing tensions involving Kashmir on the international stage. Disturbing details have emerged about Operation Donkey, a massive human trafficking and smuggling racket involving Indian migrants seeking entry into the US and Canada via illegal routes. Hundreds of individuals, primarily from Punjab, were reportedly trafficked by organized crime networks exploiting vulnerable job seekers. Indian authorities, in collaboration with US and Canadian agencies, are investigating the operation, leading to several arrests. Migrants paid substantial sums only to face exploitation and deportation. The case underscores urgent challenges in combating human trafficking and highlights the desperate measures taken by some to seek better lives abroad. Authorities are intensifying crackdowns on such networks, stressing the need for public awareness and safer immigration pathways. Israel reacted with grief and outrage after discovering that Hamas did not return the remains of Shiri Bibas, mother of two young hostages abducted in October 2023. Although Hamas returned her son's remains, Israel Defense Forces identified the returned female remains as someone else's. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accused Hamas of committing an unimaginably cynical act, deeply wounding the Israeli public. Hamas claimed the remains may have been mixed due to an Israeli airstrike. The incident further inflames tensions, complicating fragile ceasefire efforts and causing immense anguish amongst victims' families. Israel vows retribution, signaling the ceasefire's precariousness. That concludes today's news bulletin. For more updates, please visit our website or follow us on social media. I'm Mona Sharma Gupta, and I'll see you soon.